Morning all, here we are, another Saturday morning predictions after the International United Nations League, whatever it is, after a 1 defeat, 1 win. We're back to the predictions of this week's Premier League for this afternoon. As you know, we got my number 2, Terry, big Liverpool fan from West Ham. You don't love that, I don't care anyway. Shut up, you. That's where you were born, so give it a rest, alright? I'll say what I want, it's my channel, alright? Number 2. Just because you look smooth today.
Do you want guests on your channel?
Well, I want somebody better than you sometimes. But that's why Simon's not today, and I got a massive guest today, big pal Gavin, all the way from Newcastle. So we're going to come around and we're going to introduce you to him. WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. Hang on. Oh, God, there he is. Morning, Terry.
Morning.
You know the score. And
morning.
Big Geordie boy Gavin. Now listen, before we start doing the predictions, I'm going to go straight in to the... Oh, hang on. Got to bring the boss in. Morning, Lynn.
Morning.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's definitely batting, any.
You're told you, Mr. Fitz perfect.
You're one of the most luckiest men on this, I tell you. Even Dawn said, "God, she's lovely, isn't she?" She says, "How did he get her?" No, she never. That's me taking the mic on as usual. Right, listen. Big Geordie fan, home, away. You did the 15 questions for me a few months ago, and you're quite a bit of a celebrity up there in Newcastle, I believe. No, you are. I've checked you out. And you go to England games as well. Now you have something in front of you on the table. So tell everybody what it is, how it is, and how you became to do it.
All right. Well, there's 2 things. So I've brought you a book. Obviously, I met you in January when Chris Todd introduced us and we did a podcast because I brought Chris a book. So obviously, I brought you one over, kindly signed as well.
And that's for me.
So this is a book that I did based on my own football shirt collection. So I've got a Newcastle United shirt collection, which is probably the biggest in the world, I'd like to think. Over 1,000 football tops, 400 that the players have worn. So I wrote a book myself, got a good publisher to support us. So it was all based on my own collection, stories around the shirts, shirts that I've got, how I got them, etc., with a kind of personal twist. So I wrote that. It's been out for 2 years now, so it's gone very, very well.
So we're going to try and push it now for you. That's 100%. We'll do that. I'm sure Terry will put his oar in, do a little bit of that, won't you, Terry?
Things like that are great.
That is fantastic. Do you know we will love that Foggy? Because he went to Arcadia
things like that.
to Legends Bar.
I'll have to bring another 2 out next time.
Yeah.
Just bring you one the next time.
Come on, just I don't want the Andy Carroll one. That's him. He's got an Andy Carroll one.
It's in there.
It's in here. Because Foggy went to Stuart Legends Bar over in Arcadia in Spain, and he did all the sports memorabilia. You never seen like it in your life. That is superb. So we can double up on that. I'll do a big thing on this one. That's for sure. And you got me something else, big man.
And I also brought you a programme. So in Newcastle this season, contact me in the summer, saying if I wanted to do an article in the programme about my shirts.
Yeah.
So they give us carte blanche to write about what I want. So I do a 2-page article in each programme, which is about the
We have a look.
Let's have a look.
Let's see if we can find it. It'll be in there somewhere. Because programmes are not cheap anymore. Not all that, you're joking.
So there's an example where I write about my own shirt, giving it a bit of a modern twist. And my personal stories based on Eddie's collection. So I'm actually doing 22 editions this year for the club. So hopefully might lead on to things.
So 22 obviously
22 home games.
And you'll be putting that in there. And that's a double spread, double page as well.
That's a double spread. So ironically, sat over here last night, I finished off me Ferdinand one for the Arsenal.
Les Ferdinand.
At the beginning of November, which is good.
Magic.
Allowed me to write my own story about the shirts as well. So it's quite.
That is absolutely brilliant. I know, Terry, is that someone else?
That's really good.
That is lovely. Even Simon will love that, and Foggy will love it. Big star. We're into that. We all like. I've got lots of sports memorabilia.
Your shirts, right? What's your most favourite shirt?
I get asked that all the time. I'd say all of them. Probably today, Gaz's shirt from 1984. But tomorrow it might be Les Ferdinand's from 1985. So they all mean the world to us.
I bet they do. Well, I've got a lot of Geordie friends, as you know, over the years over here. You know, Geordie Allen, Ray Geordie. He takes his son to the games. I've got Mega, which, I'll get involved and I'll show them all that, and that'll be fantastic. I mean, I have a Newcastle shirt.
You sure? You sent us a picture.
Remember, I showed you sent a picture. It was back in 1995 when I had the plough. Lineker's, which is Wayne Lineker SL, they had a big charity auction, and I can't think who compared it. You know.
Roscoe?
Thank you. Roscoe compared it, and there was 2 shirts I wanted. We all went the day before. There was a Peter Michael shirt signed. Don't forget, this is when Lineker's was Lineker's there, and there was so much stuff there back in '95, and I went through everything, and I wanted 2 shirts, and I thought I'm going to buy them. I will be honest, the Newcastle one was my second one. The first one again was the Middlesbrough shirt signed by Juninho, Ravanelli, Emerson, and Brian Robson, and I got that for 70 quid, I think, at that time, back in '95. And the next one was the Newcastle shirt.
Could have bought the club for that.
Yeah, I do. And I've got it. It's got Kevin Keegan, Warren Barton, Shaka Hislop, just to name 3. Les Ferdinand's on there. And I remember going back a week later when Gary Lineker came over with his brother Wayne Lineker, and I've got the picture I showed you, didn't I?
Yeah.
They and Gary Lineker signed it to Webby. Best wishes, Gary Lineker. So that's my 2 big shirts. Apart from 1 or 2 others, I've got Paul Scholes, as you all know, signed to me and that. But that's 2. I had to pay for them, which is good. Right, listen, without further ado, cheers, Gavin, for that. Thanks, Tel. Let's go on Saturday afternoon predictions. Right, very quickly, we're going to kick off with Tottenham, who are 9th at the moment, taking on West Ham, who are 12th as it stands. Terry, what's your prediction?
Spurs at home, innit?
Spurs on the West Ham.
I can only see a Spurs win. I know West Ham won against Ipswich, 2 weeks ago, but it's Ipswich. I know Spurs had a shocker against Brighton. Yeah. But generally speaking, I think Spurs at home should
score.
2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs. Gav, what do you reckon, son?
3-1 again. Like I say, West Ham had a great result the other week, didn't they? But Tottenham will turn it around after Brighton.
Okay, I think we're all. Do you know something? I was going to sit on the fence, but I can't see Tottenham losing either or drawing. I think Tottenham are 1-0. I think
Song will be back as well, but
I can't see West Ham scoring. I know Tottenham are the best defense, but I think it'll be 1-0. I'll go West Ham, Tottenham. Right, let's go down to 8th. West Ham. Sorry, Tottenham 1-0.
Tottenham 1-0.
Tottenham 1-0. Right, let's go to Craven Cottage, where Fulham are 8th at the moment, taking on the mighty Villa Champions League team. They're in 5th. Fulham Villa. Don't forget Fulham having a cracking season so far. Terry?
1-1.
1-1. Fulham, yeah.
You stole me thunder, 1-1. Fulham's pretty good this season, aren't they? Villa don't really concede much.
No, they don't. No, I'm going to go 2-1 Villa.
Boring,
I fancy Villa.
I think Fulham will be winning 1-0 when they bring Durant on their equalise.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
40 yards.
Let's go down to 17th place, Ipswich, who obviously got promoted last year, with Everton, who were poor. Dear him, I don't know what's happening. It's Goodison Park. Everton is 16th. So Ipswich at Portman Road, home to Everton. Tell.
Ipswich are not playing that bad.
No.
Apart from West Ham the other week when they lost 4-1, they've drawn, I think, 4 games. So they've not lost a lot of games. They're not getting beat like Southampton.
But they're not playing for 90 minutes. I think they fade a little bit at the end, don't they?
But they're at home, and Portman Road's close stadium. And
okay.
I can see it. I think 1-0 Ipswich.
1 Ipswich. Gavin?
I'm going to say I've got a quite nostalgic love for Ipswich Town since I was a kid, like you say with Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ipswich with the team. So again, I've got the lovely pinstripe shirt. They're playing Everton. Pickford's a goal, isn't he? So hopefully Ipswich will win about 5-0.
I'm going to sit on the fence. I think there's going to be some goals. I'm going to go 2-2. I just got a feeling 2-2 Everton. Okay, right. Let's go to Terry's favourite football team at the moment, Cardozo. They're in the league, number 14. Man United take
where Man United in the league?
14th. Cardozo.
14.
That's Cardozo is Spanish.
It is to the, go on.
And they're taking on Brentford, who are 11th. They're doing well as well. So come on, Tel. Man United, Brentford.
I know you're going to laugh at this, right?
I never laugh at you, Tel.
But I think Brentford will beat Man United, sack the Dutchman, and they couldn't go wrong by bringing in Frank as manager. Because I think he will get that team playing.
Okay, so score please.
2-1 Brentford.
I'm going to go for sitting the fence, 1-1 draw.
2-1 Man United. Can't see them getting beat. I'll be there 3 o'clock down the 3 Horseshoes after Coventry taking on Preston. We cannot win for love or money. If Preston had 5 players, then they born in Man City, then they still beat us. Honestly, God. Right, 2-1 Man United. Newcastle. Let's go to your boys. Let's go up to up to where are we going? St James's Park. So Terry, Newcastle taking on Brighton, who are, again, a cracking side. They're 6th in the table. Newcastle are 7th. A really, really tight game this is going to be.
I don't know. It depends if
who turns up.
Isak's playing. Without him up front, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Is he still injured or?
Well, the rumour, I read something the other day saying House starting to say Wilson and Isak might be fit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know much on Wilson anyway.
It's hard to work that one out.
Okay.
If Isak's not playing,
yeah,
I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I think it'd be goals.
Yeah. 2-2.
If Isak, 2-2 I'm going for, yeah.
Gav, your team?
Well, obviously I'll be there on Saturday.
Yeah.
In my normal seat.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
To Newcastle.
To Newcastle, yeah. Without a shadow of doubt. Go on each half.
Yeah, do you know some? I don't know. I think Brighton. I still think Newcastle will win.
It's like even.
I still think Newcastle will win. Even Brighton. I think they're good at home, away, bit dodgy. I'm going 1-0 Newcastle. Let's go down to Southampton. 19th Southampton at the St Mary's ground, taking on Leicester City, who were the first team out of the 3 that went up. They won 1-0 a couple of weeks ago. They're 15th, so that's going to be a massive, big game for both clubs. Terry, Southampton taking on Leicester City.
I think if Southampton don't win the game, I think Russell Martin will be gone, which is a shame, really. You know what I mean? Because he fought them up.
Yeah.
I can see Southampton nicking that.
Okay.
1-0.
Southampton 1-0.
Oh, it's a funny game. I mean, I remember when they beat them 9-0. Remember that one?
Yeah.
We were up in Scotland that time.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
Celtic Lazio game.
Yeah, yeah.
It was on the telly on the Friday night. It was 9-0. You couldn't believe it.
Yeah, yeah.
It certainly won't be 9-0, but I still think Leicester will probably win 2-0.
Even I'm going to go on there.
Leicester fans ain't happy though, are they?
No, they're not. I'm going to go.
Steve Cooper.
I'm going to go Leicester 1-0. I'm going to go Leicester 1-0 as well. I do think they'll do it this
I think
weekend.
Southampton will finally get some points on the board.
Yeah. Okay, let's go Bournemouth down on the south coast. They're 30, taking on Simon's mighty Arsenal, who were 3rd. Bournemouth Arsenal, tell.
I can only see an Arsenal win.
Yeah.
Personally, I think 2-0 Arsenal. I'm even turning goal scorer. Havertz.
Okay.
It just seems to keep scoring.
Gav.
Again, Arsenal, you kind of look past them. Bournemouth was down Bournemouth last month. Again, not a bad team, but 1-0 Arsenal.
You took
Havertz.
you just.
Or Trossard.
Yeah. No, you just took me. I'm going to go the same. So I thought Arsenal 1-0, but I'm going to copy you. Arsenal 1-0. Right, let's move on to Sunday. Wolves taking on the big boys of Man City. Wolves are bottom of the table, 20th. They're not playing too bad, to be honest with you, but they don't seem to be turning the possession to goals. Man City away on Sunday. Terry?
3-0 City.
3-0, straight in, 3-0. Not even arguing about it. Gav?
Probably 2-0 City and Haaland gets them both.
Have you into my brain here? You copy. Okay.
I'd like to think Wolves would beat them.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm going to give Wolves a go. I think they're scoring the first half. I think something will happen. I don't think they're as good as their back four as they have been over the years. So I'm going to go Man City still win 2-1.
In fairness to Wolves,
yeah,
they've had a real tough run of fixtures.
Yeah, they have.
Right? Seriously.
All the big boys.
I think get these fixtures out of the way, and I think they've got some fixtures they should be getting points on.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't think they get rid of Gary O'Neill.
No.
Right?
Okay.
But I think once them fixtures are done, I think you'll see them move up the table because they've got some good players there.
Right. Got a rush. Let's go. Your boys top of table. Liverpool taking on 4th place Chelsea. A massive game. Really, really big. We're going to see how really good they are to go to Anfield. What do you reckon, Tel?
Well, they're missing 2 players. So,
Who's that? Who is?
Kukurea and Fofana, because they got suspended the other week against Forest, I think. Or sent off or booked, or they've had 5 yellow cards anyway. So they're missing 2 players. Jackson's looking a decent player now. You know, he's not playing like Michael Jackson, he's playing like a football player. So,
okay.
Isn't he Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
Score?
I think 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool?
Yeah.
Oh, gets right over to Gav. Come on,
Again,
Gav, big game.
I'm quite interested in this because after the Liverpool game, we've got Chelsea twice in a week.
Ooh.
So I wouldn't want Chelsea to be too cocky for that game. So I'll probably go that this might end in a draw. I think because again, Liverpool's doing very well, but Chelsea irritating.
You're going to say the same score as me. I know you are.
Irritating this season, so they'll get a draw 1-1.
Oh,
Thing is, though,
You're doing my head. I just do. That's 3 on the bounce, me and you. I'm going the same. I'm not going to change my mind, but that's what I thought. I'm going to go 1-1.
scoring goals, Chelsea.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think they're scoring more goals than anyone else at the moment.
But they're conceding.
But they're conceding a lot.
Okay, right. That's Sunday. There's one game on Monday night. See you, big man.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Best, you too.
And all the best, you too, sir. So we're going to go up to the City Ground, Forest, taking on Crystal Palace. So 10th playing 18th. So Terry, what are you going for, son?
I think Palace are due a result. You know, I'm going for a 2-1 Palace.
At Forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Forest have been good this season, but again, Palace haven't been good, but were very good last season. And that manager's a good manager again.
He's lost a few players.
He's lost a few players, yeah. Just not the centre half.
See everybody.
Yet. Just not
See
the
you a
centre
bit.
half yet, but
So
I think Palace will win 1-0.
Palace, yeah, I'm going to go Forest. Forest 2-1. Yeah, no, I'm going to go. Yeah, I think Forest. I think they're quite good. I'm quite like them. I think Palace are a bit short. Only depends what team he puts out. All right, cheers, Gav, and thank you, big man. So, anybody want to say hello to before we go for a Saturday afternoon? Where are you watching the game today, kid?
Today?
Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah,
probably Toby Jug.
Toby Jug. Okay,
always.
I'll let him know. I'll make a phone call.
I'm not here next week, don't forget.
You're not here next week. Okay.
Germany.
Okay, in Germany. Is Simon going to be on? Isn't he?
I don't know. Is he allowed out?
I don't know. We'll soon find out. All right. Have a great trip next week, and I'll speak to you soon.
Top
Thanks
man.
for that today,
Thank
son. Gavin, big man. Okay, where are you going to be watching Newcastle?
At home.
At home.
In the stadium.
Okay. So basically, where is your? I mean, if I'm behind the camera looking at, so where are you from there?
I'm like that, so I'm behind the dugout in the posh seats, as they would say, to the right of the
Always
middle,
in
yeah.
the posh seats, is he? Look, I haven't asked
I'm
him.
in what's called the 1892 club.
Oh, is that right?
So,
Yeah.
So it's just like a semi-nice bar, but it's not corporate.
Yeah, gotcha.
But it's a bit, it's kind of,
What is it called 1892? Is that the year before?
it was, yeah. So
Same as
it's just
Liverpool.
1892. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay,
But
super.
I'll be there 3 o'clock. Like
Okay, fantastic. Gavin, listen, it's been great to have you on the show. There's me, Anne. There's me, our big man. Thank you very much indeed.
Webby don't have that problem where he goes to Coventry. He can sit anywhere he wants. Anywhere you want, mate.
What are you laughing at, Lynn? We're going to go to Lynn. She's laughing now. There's Terry is. Lynn, say bye-bye to everybody. Anybody you want to say bye-bye to?
He moves
Mum
seats
and
throughout the
kids.
game.
Mum and kids.
Hi,
Right.
yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show, big, beautiful. B for beautiful. Oh, dearie me. You always mess up this end. Here we go. We're in the sun in. It's the prediction day for Saturday afternoon. All I'm going to say is fingers crossed. If you're not subscribed to Webby Sports Roundup, for Terry, Gav, and all the boys, and a big shout out to my number 3, Simon, be back on next week, and my number 99, Foggy, who I love to bits. Then all I'm going to say is subscribe for free,
Yeah, they're all my own.
and on top of that, share it and hit the like button. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Webby Sports Roundup.